Speaking of stuff going on, how about a vending machine in New York that's going to be selling NFTs? A Solana-based marketplace is attempting to cross over the digital world of NFTs with real life by rolling out vending machines. How about that? That's not the metaverse, Will. That's the opposite. That's your NFTs coming into the real world.
It's like a candy bar.
I was just going to say.
Looks delicious.
How does it work?
Solana-based NFT marketplace Neon recently received a $3 million seed round last month to launch what could be considered an incremental step, the very first NFT vending machines. The marketplace rolled out the first NFT vending machine on 29 John Street in Manhattan, New York, in December 2021, but now reports indicate that the vending machine is ready for purchases and open 24 hours a day. That's the beauty of vending machines. Love vending machines, Well. It will allow buyers to purchase Solana NFTs with US dollars. Jordan Bernholtz, the co-founder and CMO of Neon, spoke to Decrypt and said that he came up with the idea of selling NFTs via a vending machine halfway through 2021 and thought that there is literally no simpler way to buy something than a vending machine. Additionally, Bernholtz explains that the vending machines were created to showcase how simple it is to purchase an NFT and how powerful of a tool they can be to support digital artists. So this is one of those ways. I mean, I'm sure you've seen these crypto ATMs.
Mm-hmm.
And for a lot of people, that contextualizes it in such a fashion that makes them believe it's real. They're like, well, there's an ATM.
Yeah.
Like those crypto things, that must be a thing.
But how are you paying for the NFT?
USD, just with your credit card.
Oh, okay.
Like as far as it becoming the de facto, unlikely. As people are going to be on OpenSea. They're not going to be converging on a sea of vending machines.
No.
They'll be on OpenSea. But for those that are on the fence, there's a kind of novelty to it. And he's correct. It's very simple. I put USD, I get thing.
Yeah.
And I personally think there should be more vending machines. I'm actually upset that vending machines haven't taken over everything.
The only thing
I'm actually upset that vending machines are not our overlords yet. That create all the rules. I mean, there's no way they'd be invading Ukraine.
Giving them supplies?
No, but I'm just saying, I watch the channels in Japan, man. Everything's in the vending machine.
Yeah.
Well, don't get me started.
No.
Because I do that every so often. I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but every so often I'm on the Japan channel.
Yeah.
And I'm in the vending machine. And I'm like, man, I could have had that soup like that in the vending machine. Late at night, everything's closed. And I got the soup like that. So I think about this from time to time. They even got pizza in the vending machine. Don't get me started, though.
I won't.
Yeah, wonderful.
Would you imagine buying one yourself?
I mean,
if it was like down the street.
I would do it for the novelty factor.
Okay.
Just for the whole experience. But, I mean, this would not be a regular occurrence for me.
Vending
machine supports payments using Visa, MasterCard, Samsung Pay, or Apple Pay. Well, I don't know, what is it even stocked with?
What's in there?
Yeah, like which NFTs
is it like
from
a
which
code?
Artists and I would guess that you would have some it'd be a QR code.
Yeah.
Inside of a package, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe you would have a little card with the artwork as well.
It's like a surprise. It's
physical.
Randomized.
Yeah, that's physical, but the
you don't even know what's
artwork
in
card
there.
is just a QR that takes you to the
it
actual.
says 3 images. Can we see
artwork.
those?
Oh. Yeah, they're just being very stylish, aren't they?
Right.
All right, Mo, here's the question for you. NFT or chocolate bar?
A chocolate bar of an NFT.
No, that's not an option. Not an
Very
option.
meta.
Not an option.
All right. Well, I'm actually really hungry right now, so I'll take the chocolate
there we
bar.
go.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. There you go. He was getting stressed. He got a little stressed out like the other day.
What was the other day?
The other
Make
day,
me relive it.
it was yesterday.
Oh,
And
no.
we were talking about how much it would cost for you to quit social media.
Oh.
And you were like, I'll do it for a Klondike bar. And I was like, wow, no way. And then you're like,
Yeah.
and then you're like, what, for just a year? And I'm like, yeah. And then you're like,
$5,000.
between 5 and 10,000. I'm like, wait a sec. What
Okay, well, here's the
what
truth.
just transpired here? And there
Here's
was
the
a
truth.
stress fest going on over there.
I actually got stressed. You were going to be like, all right, I'll give it to you. You got to delete it. And I was like, okay, I got to make it somewhat worth it.
You thought I was getting on DoorDash to order up the Klondike bar.
Yeah.
I might have been. So you're saying your number is actually lower than $5,000. It's just that you were panicking that you were being faced with the
He
reality.
thought you
Yeah.
were Howie Mandel.
I
in
thought you
Deal
were
or
gonna-
No
Well, wait
Deal.
a second. So what is the actual number now that we're here? What is the number, Mo?
Oh my
Mo,
God.
what is the number? You quit social media for a year. We don't want to play games. We want to know the actual number where you would be like, okay, that's it.
No, but then you're gonna make me do it at the end of this. You're gonna be like, all
But
right.
that's the point of the proposal.
Okay,
is
well,
the
in that
real
case, I'm
number.
gonna make the number $10,000.
Okay, so he's sticking to $10,000. So
Yeah.
you weren't lying.
If I'm talking to Will, the number's different. But if I'm talking to you,
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it does.
No, it doesn't, because that means what you're saying is you really don't want to quit. You want to create a number that the
no,
person's
I
not
want
going
to
to call you
optimize
on.
my offer.
Okay.
Based on who he's talking
Okay,
to.
so
Exactly.
so Will's asking you a question. Go, Will. Ask him the same question.
How much would you quit social media?
Yeah, I think if I was talking to Will, I would do it for like a full ETH.
Oh, 1 ETH.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
All
is,
right,
I think,
Will,
3,200
Will,
right now.
I'll send you that.
3,200?
I think
Oh,
so.
Canadian.
Will,
Canadian,
Will,
yeah.
I'll send you that ETH.
Oh, see? This
And
is
you
what
do
I'm
it.
talking about.
That's why you're saying it doesn't matter. You gotta actually be happy to receive the funds
Yeah.
in exchange for the fact that you're not on social media for you.
Well, you
Regardless,
can't be happy.
regardless of who's providing the funds. What is that exchange where you
Yeah.
don't feel that pain that you're talking about right there? And it turns out it's bigger than you were proposing with the Klondike bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
it
It
is.
is bigger than the Klondike bar. Well, to be fair, that was a joke. I think that was pretty
And it's
clear.
bigger than the ETH. It's bigger than 1 ETH.
Mhm.
And it's probably $10,000, which was your original answer,
Yeah.
regardless of who you're asking. $10,000, you'd be, wipe your hands clean and
And delete my Instagram.
delete your Instagram. It's wild. There's a lot of people they wouldn't need $10,000. I'll tell you that. They're probably
No.
they're in the comments. They're commenting right now.
You're really into this deal.
No, I just like the hypothetical. It's
Sure, bud.
it's a very hard thing to apply value to, right? Nobody ever asks you what is it worth to you, and I'm sure social media companies would love to know.
But what is social media? Like if we were talking about YouTube yesterday, would that include social media? Because that's a big deal.
Well, it doesn't matter in Mo's case because we were just specifically talking about Instagram. He put a
Yeah.
$10,000 value on his Instagram account. It's pretty amazing. No,
Exactly.
I think of it from a social experiment standpoint. If I'm out on the street and I say delete your Instagram account right now, and I'm sure people have attempted this, what does the average person value their Instagram account and their Instagram life at? And 10,000 seems really high. So to me, indicates it's very important to you. Because certainly if it was the, 2 days after social media launch, you'd be like, who cares?
Yeah.
I don't need 10 grand. Give me $100. The thing sucks.
Yeah.
There's something about the contribution that you've made to the platform, that you've built a profile, that you've made connections, that now it's got this crazy value associated with it.
That you've built.
But really, it's flimsy. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of vapor to a certain extent as well. But social media companies would love to know that Instagram's worth 10,000 to him. Zuckerberg is loving
loves
this
that.
information. He's like, you see, I told you investors, they love the Instagram. I told you investors.
Send them a couple more Quest 2s.
Yeah. Why are you selling those shares? Mo won't delete Instagram for 10,000. Our customers love our products.
It's exactly what
Send them some
saying.
smoked meats.
So what's going to happen?
Pronto.